Good afternoon, guys. Just wanted to get on here and read the word with you. I know I've missed a couple of days. It has been an awesome day. God is so good. Sunday school went well. Got a little bit of a nap in there, and here we are. And we'll be reading in Joshua chapter 14. So I hope you guys are ready. And God is so good. He will always take care of us, and He loves us so much. And I'm so glad for that. If it wasn't for Him, I don't know where we would be today. So here we are, Joshua, starting in chapter 14. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance to them. By lot was their inheritance, and the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses for the 9 tribes and for the half-tribe. For Moses had given the inheritance of 2 tribes and a half-tribe on the other side Jordan, but unto the Levites he gave none inheritance among them. For the children of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim, therefore they have no part unto the Levites in the land, save cities to dwell in, with their suburbs for their cattle and for their substance, as the Lord commanded Moses. So the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. Then the children of Judah came unto Joshua in Gilgal, and Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite said unto them, Thou knowest the thing that the Lord said unto Moses, the man of God, concerning me and thee in Kadesh Barnea. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Barnea to espy out the land, and I brought him word again as it was in mine heart. Nevertheless, my brethren that went with me made the heart of the people melt, but I wholly followed the Lord my God. And Moses sware on that day, saying, Surely the land whereon thy feet have trodden shall be thine inheritance, and thy children's forever, because thou hast wholly followed the Lord my God. And now, behold, the Lord hath kept me alive, as he said, these 45 years, even since the Lord spake this word unto Moses, while the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness. And now, lo, on this day 85 years old. As yet I am a strong man. As yet as I am strong this day, as I was in the day that Moses sent me. As my strength was then, even so is my strength now for war, both to go out and to come in. Now therefore, give me this mountain, whereof the Lord spake in that day, for thou heardest in that day how the Anakim were there, and that the cities were great and fenced. If so be the Lord will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as the Lord said. And Joshua blessed him, and gave unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh Hebron for an inheritance. Hebron therefore became the inheritance of Caleb the son of Jephunneh the Kenizzite unto this day, because he wholly followed the Lord God of Israel. And the name of Hebron before was Kirjath Arba, which Arba was a great man among the Anakim, and the land had rest from war. Chapter 15. Then was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom, the wilderness is in, southward unto the uttermost parts of the south coast. And their south border was from the shore of the salt sea, from the bay that looketh southward, and it went out to the south side to Maal Akrabim, and passed along to Zin, and ascended up on the south side of Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Hezron, and went up to Adar, and fetched a compass to Karka. From thence it passed toward Asmon, and went out unto the river of Egypt, and the goings out of that coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the salt sea, even at the end of Jordan. And their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of the Jordan. And the border went up to Beth Hoglah, and passed along by the north to Bethabara. And the border went up to the stone of Bohan the son of Reuben. And the border went up toward Debir from the valley of Achor, and so northward, looking towards Gilgal, that is before the going up of Adumim, which is on the south side of the river, and the border passed toward the waters of En-shemesh, and the goings out thereof were at Enrogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom, unto the south side of the Jebusite, the same is Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Nephtoah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephraim. And the border was drawn to Baalah, which is Kirjath Jearim. And the border compassed from Baalah westward unto Mount Seir, and passed along unto the side of the Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon, on the north side, and went down to Bethshemesh, and passed on to Timnah. And the border went out unto the side of the Ekron northward, and the border was drawn unto Shikron, and passed along to Mount Baalah, and went out unto Jabneel, and the goings out of the border were at the sea. And the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah round about according to their families. And unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave a part among the children of Judah according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thence the three sons of Anak, Sheshai, and Ahiman, and Talmah, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath Sepher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirjath Sepher, and taketh it, to him will I give Achsah my daughter to wife. And Othniel the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Achsah his daughter to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask her father a field. And she lighted off her ass, and Caleb said unto her, What wouldest thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah according to their families. And the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah toward the coast of Edom southward were Kabzeel, and Eder, and Jagur, and Kenna, and Dimona, and Adada, something like that, and Kadesh, and Hazor, and Ithman, Ziph, and Telem, and Beloth, and Hazor, Hadadah, and Kerioth, and Hezron, which is Hazor, Amam, and Shema, and Moladah, and Hazar Gada, and Heshmon, and Beth Pelet, and Hazar Shual, and Beersheba, and Bizjah, Baalah, and Eam, and Azam, and Eltolad, and Chesel, and Orma, and Ziklag, and Madmana, and Sansana, and Lebioth, and Shilhim, and Ain, and Rimmon. All the cities are 29 with their villages. And in the valley of Eshtaol, and Zorah, and Ashnan, and Zanoah, and Enganim, Tapua, and Enam, Jarmuth, and Adullam, Soko, and Azekah, and Shiraim, and Adathaim, and Jadera, and Jederothaim, 14 cities with their villages. Zanaim, and Hadashah, and Migdalgad, and Delim, and Mizpah, and Joktheel, Lachish, and Bozkath, and Eglon, and Kaban, and Leaman, Kithlish, and Jederoth, Beth Dagon, Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages. Libnah, and Ether, and Ashan, and Jephthah, and Ashna, and Nezib, and Keilah, and Akzib, and Marashah, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages, Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt, and the great sea and the border thereof, and in the mountains Shamir, and Jetur, and Soko, and Danah, and Kirjath Sana, which is Debir, and Anab, and Eshtemal, and Anim, and Goshen, and Holon, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, and Duma, and Eshin, and Janam, and Beth Tapua, and Aphekah, and Humptah, and Kirjath Arba, which is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, and Ziph, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Jokdim, and Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Halhul, Bezer, and Gedor, and Meerath, and Bethanoth, and Eltekon, 6 cities with their villages. Kirjath Baal, which is Kirjath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Bethabara, Midian, and Sekakah, and Nibshon, and the city of Salt, and Engedi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell in the city of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day. Chapter 16. And the lot of the children of Joseph fell from Jordan by Jericho unto the water of Jericho on the east, to the wilderness that goeth up from Jericho throughout Mount Bethel, and goeth out from Bethel to Luz, and passeth along unto the borders of Arki and Adaroth, and goeth down westward to the coast of Japhleti, unto the coast of Bethhoron, and the Nether, and to Gezer, and the goings out thereof are at the sea. So the children of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim took their inheritance. And the border of the children of Ephraim, according to their families, was thus: even the border of their inheritance on the east side of Adaroth Adar unto Bethhoron the upper, and the border went out toward the sea of Mikmetha on the north side, and the border went about eastward unto Taanath Shiloh, and passed by it on the east to Janoah, and it went down from Janoah to Adaroth, and to Naarath, and came to Jericho, and went out to Jordan. The border went out from Tapua westward unto the river Kanah, and the goings out thereof were at the sea. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Ephraim by their families, and the separate cities for their children of Ephraim were among the inheritance of the children of Manasseh, all the cities with their villages. And they drove out not the Canaanites that dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwell among the Ephraimites unto this day, and serve under tribute. And that is where I'm going to leave it for today, and we'll get on with more tomorrow, and Joshua chapter 17, or Lord willing tomorrow we will. So that is where we're at for today. Some of those names in cities are hard to pronounce. I hope and pray I got some of them right, but that's really not what this is about. This is about just trying to read the Word and spend some time with God and get to know Him a little more every day. So, guys, I'm hoping and praying that you're seeking Him out every day, spending some time with Him, making Him a part of your day, letting Him into your decisions that you're making, letting Him lead you and guide you and direct you. Because, guys, if you let Him direct you, He will always lead you the right way. So, I'm hoping and praying that you are encouraged, that you seek Him, and that you love Him and let Him guide you. And if you don't know Him, that He's doing a work in your life for you to come to know Him. Well, guys, thank you very much for listening today. If you have any prayer requests, just leave me a message in the comments or send me a message, and I will be happy to pray for you or answer any questions you have. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great day. God bless you all.